Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Technology Paul. Today we're going to be talking about this guy right here, which is the D-Link water leak sensor. It's a app-enabled smart water leak sensor. And the reason that we're talking about this today is just recently had a bit of a leak in my basement in the utility room. It just happened to be a little bit of a hose that goes from the main water line to the humidifier, and didn't get too much water on the floor, but it made us decide that, hey, you know what, we should really invest in something like this, because I would not have found out about the leak if I had not randomly gone into that room, which I usually never go in there. So it just worked out in our favor this time around, but we may not be so lucky next time. So we wanted to invest in something that could warn us if there's any kind of water on the floor. So today we're going to be checking this out. I did take a look at this on Amazon. Looks like a pretty interesting product. How it works is there's an audible alarm as well as a push notification that goes to your phone or device when it detects water. It's actually battery powered, and so it's not something you have to put right by the electrical outlet. And they claim that you can get up to 1.5 years of battery life on just two AA's, which they actually include in the box, which is quite nice. It connects to your Wi-Fi. There's no hub required, and it's compatible with Google Assistant. Now, there is a little probe that comes off the main unit there. It's about 1.8 meter cable there, so you can kind of reach into those hard to reach areas. I looked through it. It's got about 4 out of 5 stars on Amazon. A lot of people are pretty happy with it. Basically, you just place the probe anywhere you want to detect water leaks or flooding. They recommend your water heater, sump pump areas, underneath your washer. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's take a look here. Take the plastic off. Okay. So there's that. That's sort of the main unit there. It is mountable to the wall. Looks like we got a set of instructions. And in here must be the sensor and the batteries. Very nice. Let's take it downstairs. Okay, welcome to the basement. Just where you want it to be, I'm sure. All right, here's how it goes. So I put the sensor main unit up on the drywall, right beside my hot water tank and water lines that are all running up here. And then the actual probe sensor is connected at the bottom of the unit. And then I actually just kind of tucked it behind my drywall there. It's a little bit longer than I need, so then I ran the probe all the way over here, just below the hot water tank, and also a main source of dripping I was getting from an overhead line before, so this seemed like a pretty good spot to place the sensor. All I did to install it was I put batteries into the back of the unit, I put screws in the wall, mounted the unit, and then there's a QR code on the back that you can scan in the My D-Link app that will quickly give you instructions to set up the device. Really, all you're doing is sort of a standard smart home setup. You join the Wi-Fi signal that the device puts out that allows it to sync up with your phone and the app, and then you tell it what Wi-Fi network to connect to in your home, and it will take that next step. So actually a fairly simple setup. Now that is all set up and ready to go. Hopefully I don't need it, but it's just in case. They do give you an application to install on your smartphone as well. They have a whole ecosystem of smart home products. However, this is the first one that I've actually purchased. I've got a bunch of other smart home brands in my house, but I don't have a bunch of D-Link stuff. So this app looks a little empty, but it's got my utility room sensor, as you can see in my shortcuts menu there. So if I tap on that, it'll take me to the page that shows the utility room sensor. It's got a little green icon, if you'll notice, in the center of the screen there, that simply shows the unit is in power saving mode at the moment. And you can see down below it says utility room. There's a little settings icon, and below that it says device online. Last synced 2020 0713 2004. And so typically it's going to act in this way. It's going to remain in power saving mode most of the time, except for when it checks in, or if the probe detects water. So typically how that works is if the probe detects water for an extended period of time, 15 to 30 seconds, then it's going to alert the main unit. It's going to wake up the main unit. That's when the alarm will go off, and that's when you'll get a push notification on your phone. This is pretty cool. And that is the mobile application. All right. So that is the quick unboxing and setup of the D-Link water sensor. And hopefully, like I say, it's not needed, but certainly does provide some peace of mind for any potential future issues. And until next time, we'll catch you later.